Eastify listeners. I'm your host, Emma, and today I have the amazing, the iconic, the wonderful Min joining me. So go ahead and say hi.
Hi, Eastify listeners. This is your girl Min, aka MIN, Prime Time. Hey guys.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and just get started then. So my first
All
question
right.
for you, well, my first question for you is let's start with an introduction. So tell me a little bit about yourself, your music, and where you started as an artist. Like, who is Min?
Who is Min? Okay. Well, I came out with a brand new EP called Prime Time last month, June 21st. And a lot of people know me as formal Miss A member, Min. Yeah, I started music since I was very young, and I made my debut in 2010 as Miss A with Bad Girl, Good Girl. And now I live in New York City, and yeah, I'm having fun.
Okay, that's super exciting. So yeah, you started like really, really young and you've had a very rich career, right? Like there's been a lot that you've done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, cool. So how long exactly have you been in the music industry? And then what brought you to where you are today? Like what brought you to prime time, for example?
Prime time. Well, I've always loved music since I was a little girl, and I started as a trainee at this big label called JYP in fifth grade. And then I came to America in seventh grade and I trained here and I was originally was going to debut in the States. And then I trained for about 6.5 years, about 7 years. And then I joined this group called Miss A and we had a really great years of meeting fans around the world and the people love our music, which I'm very grateful. And then I moved to New York about 2 years ago to do a Broadway show called Kpop. And then I decided to just stay here because I love New York. Yeah, and then I just wanted to put out, more music to people and to the fans. And this is my passion. So I worked on this album for about a year, and then yeah, here I am, and I'm very excited, happy to share my new music, and yeah,
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, you really have done a lot in that time frame. Fifth grade?
yes,
Wow. Oh my God.
that's
So like
crazy.
yeah, right? Like literally. Well, and like I don't know, the like going from that to here, I feel like it's just insane how hard you worked. So that's really cool.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, so what were your early inspirations to becoming a music artist? Do you have any like, whether that be American based, Korean based, or from other countries and so on?
Well, I think I was brought up by my grandmother. She is my queen in my life, and I think it was originally came from her because she loves music and she also wanted to become an actress when she was young woman. And I think she found my talent and I wanted to do music and she supported me a lot. And my dad also was a big fan of Prince and Michael Jackson. So I was at a young age, I was exposed to great musicians, and I was very inspired by Prince, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Destiny's Child, and I loved Boa. Yeah, I think it came from like my family.
Oh, that's really cool that they influenced you in that way because
That's
music is something that brings us all together. So I think that that's really cool. How would you describe your musical identity? Like, what is your genre of music?
my musical genre is, I mean, obviously it's K-pop, but what is K-pop? K-pop has every genre. So, I wouldn't identify like white or black, like it's like R&B or it's like hip hop. But I think I think my music is like pop, R&B, dance, and I think it's more based on R&B and pop.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, like I think putting music into just the genre of K-pop is kind of
Yeah.
not doing it justice, you know? It can be
Yeah.
so many more things than just K-pop.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's okay, that's awesome. So like R&B and yeah, hip hop, K
Pop,
yeah, pop. Yes,
K-pop.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, pop. But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's awesome. Okay. So you just released the new song Prime Time. Can you tell my listeners what style the song is?
It's heavy bass with a very catchy lyrics, catchy melodies, and um, I think I wanted to I wanted to empower the people who to my listeners that it's their prime time, and no one gets to choose. No one gets to tell you when your prime time is. You get to choose your own prime time, and I just wanted to share that with the listeners, having self-confidence and discovering who you are.
Oh, I love that message of empowerment though.
Yes, yes.
It's I don't know, it's refreshing because you
Thank you.
see, oh, you're so welcome. I mean, you see a lot of artists nowadays do stuff that doesn't have that deep meaning. So I really enjoy like that deep meaning of empowerment and encouraging others to feel empowerment as well, because you're totally right. Like no one can tell you when your prime time is. Only you get to
Yeah,
decide that.
that is
So,
right.
oh, that's so awesome. Well, that kind of goes into my next question because it was what kind of message do you want to portray with prime time? But if you want to elaborate a little more about what fans can expect to hear in prime time, I think that that would also be a good question to answer.
Mhm. Um, I mean, it has a great vocals and harmonies, and also this time it's my first solo dance choreography
Oh,
music. Yeah. So I put out a few singles, but I didn't have any choreography. I had like a little like snippet of like a choreography, but it's not like a full on like dancey. So
wow.
I think this one has a great visuals to look at, and I've worked with great dancers and choreographer. Her name is Candice Brown, and yeah, I think it's just a great work of artistry in one track. So I think you could enjoy, music, and also your eyes would be very entertained.
I would agree with that. As someone who's watched it to prepare for this, like that, it is a fun visual as much as it is audio. So I think that
Yeah,
that's a good descriptor. So
yeah,
that's awesome. That's so cool. Well, and it's like one that people can go out and dance because I mean, like, there's quite a few people in, I don't know, maybe the K-pop scope of like covers and so on and so forth. And like, I don't know, go out and cover that
yeah,
song, right?
yeah.
Like,
It's fierce. I
it
love
is
it.
fierce. I would agree with that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Thank
Okay,
you.
cool. Yeah, of course. Okay, so if I wanted to show your music to someone who is new to your genre or like Min's style, which song should I play for them? And I have a feeling I
Oh,
know what.
definitely prime time, baby. Yes.
Okay, I was like, I have a feeling I know the answer, but let me just ask.
Yeah,
That means go listen to
yeah.
Prime Time for sure.
But for someone who likes chill music and easy listening, I would definitely recommend Might as well. I love that track as well. So, I
Ah,
mean, I
okay.
love Shimmy too. I mean, I love all the tracks, so you should just listen to all.
Listen to Min. I feel like that's a good.
Yeah.
What concept would you like to try in the future?
In the future, I've always wanted to do like a futuristic type of concept, like all silver and
Ooh, yeah, like
yeah,
very like interstellar maybe is a good word for that.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh, okay, I think
yeah.
that would fit your vibe really well. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's something I definitely want to try.
Oh, awesome. Well, we'll have to look
Yeah.
forward to that in the future then, huh? Okay. So I noticed when doing some preliminary research that you have a really long list of songwriting credits. And it looked like you were listed as like lyricist. So what is your process for creating lyrics for a song? Like, what does that
Mhm.
process look like?
Well, I'm definitely in the studio and I'm just listening to the track and I just, go with my flow. Like I just hum it. And it's just like I just love the energy of creating something new and especially with other songwriters. Yeah, great talented people, we just give the energy, giving back and forth, and it's just amazing.
Ooh, yeah, like bouncing that energy off of each
Yeah.
other. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Oh, that's really cool. So
Mhm.
I've talked to quite a few people who produce music, but I've never really interviewed a lyricist before. So I was very curious on what that even looks like. So, because I don't know, I was never someone that could write music. So I'm incredibly amazed by people who can. So, or
Thank
even just
you.
writing lyrics or whatever. Yeah. Because like I feel like if I did it, it would come out sounding kind of like a kid's poem.
Right. Yeah. But then, if you work with people, then, that's why people work with other people, like you're not perfect. So no one's perfect actually. So yeah, you just have to have like good people around you and which I'm very thankful. My writers are so awesome. I love them so much.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I love hearing that process.
Yeah.
Okay, so you made very recently, well, within the last 2 years, you made your Broadway debut, which is so exciting.
Mm, so exciting. I mean, that's
Right.
the reason why I'm here in New York.
That's so cool. And I've been to New York
Yeah,
many times before. My sister used to live out there, and it's such a fun city. Like, I tell
it
everyone
is.
that I love New York.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to know a little bit about what that process was like. Like, was it a hard switch to move from, the music that you were specialized in into like a Broadway scope, or like how did that go?
I mean, the music was, I mean, the K-pop, it's literally the name of the show is called K-pop. So, the music was K-pop, which I'm very familiar with. So, thankfully, I didn't have much difficulty learning the song, and the songs were great. And yeah, so, like when you think of a Broadway, you think of, like Wicked or like Hamilton, and it's like, but the tracks we had on K-pop Broadway, it was just K-pop, and I was comfortable with that, and it was it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds really cool. And it's so exciting that you guys all got to do that. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
History
So
making.
right? No, that was
Yes.
literally, I remember
Yeah.
seeing it on like, oh gosh, like on TikTok and everything. And I covered it on my show a little bit too because it was such a
Oh,
groundbreaking moment. But
yeah.
just I don't know, seeing all that was fascinating. It made me
It
wish I could
was
have
for me
done
too.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. I was just curious how that experience was.
It was really cool. Like I loved, being on the stage every day because we had 8 shows a week. So it was a lot. Like, yeah, and stamina wise, I was worn out, but I was very thankful that I could be on the stage every day because, no one really gets to perform every day, right? So,
No.
and meeting the different fans every day and like, especially in America, because when I did theater and musicals in Korea, it was very like the vibe was like very quiet and like, but here it's like more like a party vibe. And like people would like, like get a little tipsy and like, and I just loved that energy.
See, that's so fun too. Well,
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I used to do theater when I was a kid, and like, I don't know, we didn't have that kind of vibe, so I can't even
Yeah,
imagine throwing that into the
yeah.
mix. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's so cool. Well, it's really cool that you
Yeah.
guys got to do that. It was very groundbreaking for its time and everything too. So,
Yeah. I'm very thankful that I got this opportunity.
mhm.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so you've done so much over the years, including being on Broadway, being in a group and then debuting as a soloist and like all sorts of things, living in Korea, living in New York. Like, so is there anything on the horizon that everyone can look forward to? Your fans, my listeners, so on and so forth.
Um, I mean, I for now, I do not have anything planned yet, but we are talking about it, and I just want to tell my fans that it's only beginning.
It's only the beginning of your prime
It's
time.
only the beginning. Yes.
I
But I
love.
definitely want to do a tour. I love performing. That's my biggest passion. So, I'm gonna try to work towards, to perform as much as I can and meet the fans, even, like international fans. So that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. Keep an eye out for Min because she's got stuff
Yes.
coming down the pipeline.
Come on, Kansas City.
Please, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
I've
my
never been to
God.
Kansas City, so if I have a show out there, it'll be amazing.
It would be a whole new experience.
Yes. How
So,
I don't even know like how it is out there, but I would love to visit.
how is Kansas City? I don't even
But
know when
is
I
it
live
fun?
here. I
Do
know
you
I'm
live
like,
in Kansas City?
I live in like I live on the Kansas side and it's more in like
Okay.
suburban kind of areas, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
only
okay.
like 20 minutes from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're all kind of, when we talk about where we live, it's kind of all
Hmm.
identified as like Kansas City.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's super fun though. I mean, the Super Bowl, the
The
Chiefs,
Super Bowl, yeah.
I don't even know. People ask me that question all the time. Like they'll be like, "Oh, what's in Kansas?" I'm like,
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. I mean, we all vaguely know where Taylor Swift with it lives now, so that's weird.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
well, it would be awesome to have you here eventually too. Like I would
Yes,
definitely love
I'm
to see that.
here.
Oh yeah, I'll cheer you on. We can do
Yeah.
another interview in person or something. That would be fun too.
Hmm.
Okay, so what is one thing you want to say to new fans, old fans, future fans, what have you?
To my old fans, I just want to say that you guys rock. It's been, I just had 14th year anniversary this month, July 1st. And I didn't even know. I woke up and I got like I saw my DMs and they were like, "Oh man, it's your 14th year anniversary." And I was like, "I'm not that old." Like I felt so old. Oh my God. But yeah, I just want to say that thank you for still being there and supporting me. And throughout all these years, I'm sure a lot of you, your life has changed, but like we're in this together, so let's go. And for my new fans, I'm gonna be pumping out music as much as I can and just, show me love and thank you for listening to my work.
Oh, well, that's so wonderful. Well, and
Yeah, it's very wonderful.
I bet there are quite a few fans that have followed you from the very beginning, and that's
Yes.
crazy. I didn't know it's been 14 years. That's
I
crazy.
know, girl,
Oh,
right? Oh my God.
oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on the 14th year of
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you would like people to know about you, your music, what you're working on, so on and so forth?
I just dropped my new EP, so please stream and show love and yeah, I'm very open. Like I communicate with my fans, so just reach out and um let's connect.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, if there is anything else you want to add, now is a great time to do so. If not, that was all the questions I had for today, but I'm sure down the line I'll be like, oh, let's talk to Min again because she's super cool.
Thank you, Emma. Um, I'm very grateful that, that I can do music, and that's because of the people who listen to my music and also show love. So I just want to say that I couldn't have done this without any single one of my fans. So I just want to say that I'm very, very thankful, and um, thank you for making me do what I love, and I would love to do more of it. So I love you guys.